Welcome to Chess Tonight, the YouTube channel that teaches you chess secrets and skill sets for the fastest chess improvement. This is National Master Mike Pastore, founder and president of the Ithaca Chess Club in Ithaca, New York, USA. The club is free and open to everyone, all ages and all skill levels. Join me here for videos about chess tactics and combinations, chess books, openings, endgames, middle game strategy, chess psychology, calculation, and how to play winning chess with the deepest concentration, calm, and courage. Keep on watching to the end of the video for bonus content, our takeaways section with 3 chess secrets, and a mind-expanding puzzle to sharpen your chess tactics. You've been looking at a chess puzzle that comes from today's featured game, and we will come back to that position later in this video. Today we explore a game from the FIDE Women's Candidates 2024, played in Toronto, Canada. This game is from round 6 between 2 strong players, both rated above 2100, both rated above 2500. Zhang Tan, currently the tournament leader, playing white, and the well-known Anna Musichuk playing black. Let's get right into the game. We start with d4, and black replies d5. White plays knight to f3. This is a flexible move order for white. White can play c4 later, so that if black accepts and plays dxc4, white might be able to save a tempo by capturing that c-pawn with the bishop. Black plays to knight to f6, and white plays e3. Now with e3 we get a hint that white might be thinking about playing an opening system and not a typical queen's gambit. Black plays 3 e6, white plays for bishop to d3, and black plays the move that challenges the center, c5. And now white has 2 options. Both are 2 faces of the Cawley system from a chess master from Belgium named Edward Cawley. White could play the original Cawley system with 5c3, called the Cawley-Koltanowski system, or white could play the Cawley-Zukertort system with 5b3. And what does white play? White goes for the very sharp line b3. The Cawley-Zukertort is on the board. Black plays the natural developing move knight to c6. White castles. Black plays b6. White plays 7, bishop to b2. Black also fianchettos his queen bishop with bishop to... White plays knight at b to d2. Now take a look at the position of the white pieces. This is the basic setup for white for the Cawley-Zukertort. From this position, it is a dynamic game with winning chances for both sides. Black plays rook to c8. And now white has to be careful because in this line, when black plays either rook to c8, as played, or queen to c7, white needs to watch out for black's knight to b4, and the white bishop retreats to bishop to e2, but then the pawn hangs on c2. So white plays the prophylactic move 9a3. Black plays bishop to e7. So now we're at one of the critical moments in the game, because the best way for white to play for an advantage is to play dxc5 followed by c4. But that is hard to do because when playing the Cauley system, we are usually playing to attack. So white plays not the most accurate move, but the most aggressive attacking move. 10, knight to e5. And now, at this point in the game, if black remains cool, calm, collected, composed, unruffled, unflappable, stoic, and serene, which means black simply castles kingside, 0-0, then the game is even with chances for both sides. I'm sorry, c takes d4 by black, e takes d4 by white, and black plays knight takes e5. With this capture, black plays another inaccuracy. And here is another example of why the motto of the Ithaca Chess Club is, chess is hard. Because it is a well-known principle of chess strategy that we should identify our opponent's best piece and then get rid of that piece by trading it. But in this position, that rule does not apply because this trade at this moment in the game gives white strong attacking chances, as we will soon see. White plays tx-e5, and black plays knight to d7. Knight to d7. And here white finds a very nice move. Can you find it? Pause the video and look for 3 possible moves for white, and then choose the best one. We are back from the pause now. Did you find the move? Queen to g4. Bravo if you have found it. Black has to defend the pawn in some way, so black plays g6. And g6 is a move that black almost has to play now, but a move that black almost never wants to play, and now white has many moves to give white the advantage, and white plays the best move, the move that prevents black's pieces from getting more active. b4. And black plays a5. That's a good move, and black is trying to get... Black plays a5, a good move, to try to get some counterplay. Okay? White plays knight to f3, bringing a piece closer to the center, and black castles, which is the best available move, castle kingside. And now the game becomes extremely complicated. Stockfish, the computer with a current rating of 3,620, Stockfish wants white to find the move rook at a to b1, which kind of defends and attacks at the same time. But that's a computer move, probably too difficult for humans. So white plays the more natural-looking rook at a to e1. Black takes the pawn on b4. White takes the pawn on b4. And now white has a better game with more space and more active pieces. And the computer wants to play black to play another computer move, d4, sacrificing that d pawn to open up the b7 diagonal. But that is another very hard move to find for humans. So instead, black plays rook to a8. And now white has a positional advantage that's so strong, we can almost say that it's winning, because black's counterplay will prove to be too slow. h4 by white, and once again, white plays the very best move. We're looking at a very impressive game by white so far. Rook to a4 by black. And black wants to win the b-pawn, but the problem is black's king is too exposed. Remember, at all moments, the most important element in chess is king safety, your king safety and the king safety of your opponent. So white's pawn is attacked, and he could defend it in some way, but he has a better idea. h5. That's really nice. And when black plays, well, let's go back. White plays h5. So what's going on in this position? Black's rook is attacking white's queen and bishop after rook takes pawn. So it looks like something will be lost. Unless white plays bishop to d4, but that gets a little murky because that bishop is now pinned. So white has a best move, and I would like you to pause the video and try to find it. It's a difficult move. White played knight to d4. That's a beautiful move because white is offering to sacrifice the bishop on b2, and now black is in trouble. If black takes the bishop, then black is in bigger trouble. So what did black play? Let's see okay, let's look at the variation. If black would have played rook takes b2, accepting the piece sacrifice, then white has the very nice line, h takes g6, h takes g6, bishop takes g6, another piece sacrifice. Bishop to h4 to try to get the queen into play on g5. Knight to f3. F takes g6. Queen takes g6 check. King to h8. Queen to h6 check. King to g6. And with knight to h4, white has a super powerful attack. The rook is coming up to e3 and maybe g3. And if black plays d4 to keep the rook out, then knight to g6 is going to be super strong with just too many threats. So, fortunately for black, he did not go into this line. She did not go into this line. We have h5, we're going back, and rook takes b4, and now it's white to play. No, black to play. Black played the better move, the main line, g5. Okay? That seems to work because it's keeping the white queen out of play, but it's not quite good enough. White will continue the attack soon, but now white has to protect the bishop by bishop to c3, which protects the bishop on b2 and also attacks black's rook. And black plays rook to a4. And now, if you like, you can pause the video to find the best move for white. Hint, when you are attacking, open up lines and bring more pieces to the party. We're back after the pause. Did you find the move for white? The best move for white is the move that white played, f4. It's very logical. You have to open up the G file if you can. You want to open up the F file with the white rook. So black is starting to be in trouble. Black plays queen to c8 to attack the bishop on c3. White retreats the bishop to b2. And now black plays knight to c5. In case you're wondering, the computer evaluates this as a plus 2.35 advantage for white. That's very strong. But it all depends if white plays accurately, and hardly anybody can do that, not even the top computers. So it's white to play, and white should play the pawn on f4, takes the pawn on g5, open up the lines, threaten g6. It would be really crushing. But white plays a much weaker move here, f5. Okay, let's just play the main line here and not go into the sideline. Okay. And black plays ex f5, pawn takes f5, and white plays bishop takes f5, hitting the queen. And when you're under a lot of pressure, it's hard to defend. Black should play knight to e6 here. Now, it looks terrible, and it looks losing, but what black played is going to be worse. Queen to d8. Let's stay in the main line. And now, the queen to d8 is a blunder, and guess what? White says, well, you can blunder, I can blunder. White should play e6 now. But white played h6. We're just going to go through the main line. And now black plays f6. No, I'm sorry. Black plays bishop to c8. And now white plays e6. And black plays f6. And white's going to sacrifice a bishop now. Bishop takes h7 check. King takes h7. Queen to f5 check. King to h8. And now white has the very nice attacking move. Knight to c6, which should win the game. And especially after black's next move, queen to e8. Attacking the knight, but it's just too late. Black should have played knight takes e6 when white would play knight takes the queen on d8 and have a gigantic advantage. But now things are worse. Pause the video to find the winning move for white. We're back from the pause. Did you find it? It's a nice move. Queen takes g5. Looks like a blunder until you see that that pawn on f6 is pinned and white's queen cannot be captured. So black plays the logical move, rook to g8. And now white makes another blunder. White plays rook takes f6. When bishop takes f6 check was the winning move, because after bishop takes f6 by black, queen takes f6 check, and white will go on to win. But now, after rook takes f6, black can play, and did play, bishop takes f6, and white plays queen takes f6 check. Black plays king to h7. White plays knight to e7, hitting the rook, and the position is even. It's even. And the position is even though black is a rook ahead. White's going to get tons of material back. So to stay in the game now, black has to play bishop takes e6. And instead, black can't find the move, and black played a big blunder. Rook takes e4. And unfortunately, rook takes e4 just loses on the spot. Could be because white plays rook takes e4, knight takes e4, hitting the white queen, so it looks great. The mate on g7 is protected. The mate on h8 is protected, but black overlooked one beautiful move by white. Can you find it? Pause the video, see if you can find white's next move, which wins the game. The very beautiful winning move for white. Okay, we're back from the pause. Did you find the move? Knight takes g8. That's so pretty. The best move for black of the available options, black should take the white queen on f6, then white takes the knight, knight takes f6 check, white picks up the queen, and in the end, white is a piece ahead. So instead, black played a move that just really finishes the game quickly. Queen takes g8. And now, if you like, you can pause the video again to find the winning move. We're back from the pause. White plays queen to f7 check. It's a beautiful shot because black has only two legal moves. Black can play king takes the pawn on h6. When the black queen hangs, white can just capture the queen. Or black might try queen takes f7, which I'll put on the board now. But then after the simple pawn takes f7, there is no way to stop that pawn from queening next move. So there it is. It was a very nice game. A very nice game by the current women's candidate tournament leader, Zhang Jitan. And now it's time for our 3 takeaways, also called chess secrets, and then our bonus chess tactics puzzle. Chess secret number 1, consider playing an opening system for the white pieces. For example, the London system, the Botvinnik English system, the King's Indian attack, especially if you play the King's Indian defense. And as we've seen today, you might play the Kali-Zukertort system or the original Kali system, which is now called the Kali-Koltanowski. Chess secret number 2, when the center is locked, as it was in this game, it's often a great opportunity to attack, because your opponent cannot easily move pieces from one side of the board to the other side to defend the king. Now, when you're defending a locked center position, try to open something up or try to get your pieces quickly near your king to defend. Black made a nice try in this game to try to get counterplay on the queen side, but white's attack was faster. And finally, chess secret takeaway today, number 3, follow women's chess and study the games of your favorite female players. The candidates matches for women are going on right now. Today is 2024, April 12, along with the open candidates for the males. And in the women's section, there have been more wins and fewer draws compared with the men's candidates. You can also follow some chess YouTube creators, including Anna Kramling and Dina Belankaya. And here's our bonus puzzle. We are sending you out with a puzzle sprinkled with a dash of music. I hope you enjoyed today's video lesson. This is Mike Pastore, National Mass Store. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. See you in the next video, and see you at the club.
Yo.
Bye.
One.